Good Thursday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this Thursday, October 30th. Back in the saddle again. Did you miss me? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Had a lot of folks said they missed the podcast and the blog updates and all the other stuff. I appreciate that. Just took a little time to go out to the 39th Annual National Weather Association meeting in Salt Lake City, Utah. Drove there and back. My wife and I logged over 4,000 miles in our car. It was awesome. It was a great trip. Saw a lot of great things. I mean, it was just, the meeting was great, and the few days of vacation I had after that were great. We got to see some of the country we haven't seen before, haven't been to before. The Rocky Mountains, the Central Plains, and Route 66. We got to take in part of that. That was on my bucket list. There's still part of it we didn't take in, but you can see some of the pictures I posted on my Facebook pages. They're all there, and some of the updates from the 39th Annual National Weather Association Conference. That was, as I mentioned, held in Salt Lake City, and was able to get a lot of things done, learn a lot of new things, and bring home a distinction. It's not an award. It's more of a distinction from the National Weather Service and NOAA, which is the Weather Ready Nation Ambassador. And what that means is your very own WBKO First Alert Storm Team is one of the few TV stations in the country that has been designated as a Weather Ready Nation Ambassador, in that we're always talking about weather preparedness and safety, and making sure that message gets out. We've been doing that for years now, but the Weather Service now giving that distinction to media and even some industrial partners that are weather ready, and put that kind of message out to everybody, and making sure that everybody is prepared for what's coming. It's more about impact-based forecasting than anything else now. Years ago, it was not quite the case. Now we're focusing more on potential impacts that the weather can have on you, instead of getting all technical with the wording. And for so many years, the Weather Service talking about putting out advisories and watches and warnings, and it just, in some cases, made things more confusing. But they're making an effort now, and working with us and with the general public on making sure the message is clear and understood when it comes to the potential impacts to you and your family. And the weather certainly has an impact, and it's going to have an impact here on us in the next couple of days. In fact, the next 24 hours, big changes coming. And not just because it's Halloween, it is going to get bone-chilling for any trick-or-treaters out there. And some parts of eastern Kentucky may even see some snowflakes tomorrow night into early Saturday morning. It's certainly possible. We've got an upper-low, a clipper system that is coming in, and it's going to at least give us our first taste of winter weather here as we get ready for daylight saving time, even coming to an end by early Sunday morning. 2 a.m., of course, is when we set our clocks back 1 hour. And then we've got Election Day next week. Man, it is all kinds of stuff going on. So I'm getting back here at the right time, it appears. 66 was our official high temperature yesterday. A little bit of light rain early yesterday morning. 0.03 of an inch of rain with those leftover showers. But 66 was our high, 67 the average, so just a degree difference there. 41 was our low, 43 the average. That's a 2-degree difference. A year ago, we had a high of 65 and a low of 51 back in 2013. And as I mentioned, 0.03 of an inch of rain at the Bowling Green Airport. We're now at 5.35 for the month of October. That puts us over by 2 2/10 inches. And our year-to-date has a surplus of about 1.25 inches. So we're good there. We don't really need any precipitation, but we've got some on the way. Today, though, high pressure is in control, sunny, a bit cooler than yesterday. We'll see a high of just 61. Yesterday's high was 66. So you'll notice the difference even this morning. We've got temperatures starting in the 30s, mid-30s in some locations, according to the Kentucky Mesonet Network. There could be a little bit of patchy frost, maybe, in a couple of protected areas early this morning. But it will be a nice day ahead. But tonight, increasing clouds with that Clipper system approaching. We'll see some overnight rain showers. And the good thing is here is that there will actually be a little bit of a warm-up thanks to the winds coming in from the southeast ahead of that upper low. So overnight rain showers at 50% tonight and a low of 42. Not quite as cool as it was this morning. Friday, though, for Halloween, windy and colder. With a high temperature of only 53 degrees, a continued 50-50 chance of rain showers. But as the system pulls away Friday night, the trick-or-treaters, if you're going to send your kids out, the impact here, the chilly winds and maybe some leftover rain showers. I would not be surprised to find a few wet snowflakes mixing in with the rain. It is a possibility, but it's more likely into central and eastern Kentucky. As the system departs, I don't think we're going to see that much of an issue here. Most of anything would melt before it hits the ground anyway. But we'll see a high of only 53 with a low of 30 by Friday night, early Saturday morning. And with those stiff northwesterly winds at 14 to 28 miles per hour, we're going to be talking about a wind chill factor into Friday night. So again, you may want to have a backup plan for trick-or-treating. It's not up to us whether trick-or-treating happens or not. Remember last year? Oh my gosh. We had an issue last year, I think it was. People asking us, well, what should we do? Oh, do I have to go over this again? It's America. It's your kids. You do what you want to do. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, Saturday, first day of November. It's going to be sunny, but it's going to be almost like the middle of winter. A high of only 48 degrees with a stiff northwest wind at 12, a low of 27. We could see a first hard freeze of the fall season come Saturday night into early Sunday morning. Sunday, we will warm it up with sunshine, a high of 55. Sunny, warmer, 64. Monday, with some increasing clouds coming in for Monday night. Here comes our next system just in time for Election Day. On Tuesday, a 50% chance of rain moving in by Tuesday evening, a high of 66. And then Wednesday, showers and a high around 60. All right, that'll do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless as always, and thank you so much for listening and for allowing me and my wife a little time away, some time off for weather training, and a little time off for some R&R. It's always needed, and I'm always, after that, looking forward to getting back to this and doing this, what I do every day for you guys. I appreciate that so much. In the meantime, God bless. Have a good one. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky and streaming live to the WBKO app and to WBKO.com.